Mm. Yo, what's up with it? This your boy Nina, back with another reading. This is gonna be a reading for the sign of Aquarius. So Aquarius, what's up with it? What's up with it? All right, anyway, let's just get started. Wait, let's see what we're going here. Let's go with this. One of their thoughts. We're just gonna mess around a little bit. It's a holiday. I'm fitting to go to the gym after this though. Oh, we got a lot. All right, so expressing how I feel isn't easy. You make me want to grow in ways. Baby mama drama, Netflix and chill. Okay. So I was just letting it go. So we're just letting it happen. Okay, so that might be what's going on too. So there may be a conversation where somebody's just gonna kind of like let it. Yeah, it says when you express how you feel, it turns me on. Somebody's gonna be wanting to express with y'all how they really feel. This may be somebody who maybe had conflict with you or had an issue expressing this before. At one time, they're wanting to spend some time with you now. All right, so this may be somebody who feels like you're their baby. So they may be feeling possessive over you. Could be somebody with children, but if they don't have children, it's just somebody who feels that devoted towards you guys or feels very passionate over you guys. Could be a Sag, could be a Pisces. All right, so somebody who would be like a big deal to y'all. All right, could be a Virgo. So there's somebody who's like very perceptive of what your needs are or knows what it is that you need from them. They're detail oriented. They pay attention to like from the big to the smallest thing. So this could be like your mannerisms, your diet, the changes in you day to day, your mood, you know what I mean, your optimism, or even your pessimism. They pay attention to all of this, you know what I mean? So this is somebody who's like feels like they know you well roundedly. They also kind of feel like the connection between y'all is very spiritual. All right. Could be a Gemini. So this is somebody who wants to expand the connection between y'all. What was that? Libra. So I guess this may be people, somebody who you guys are on a break from or just not communicating with. They're waiting to hear from you. Could be a Taurus. Could be a Taurus. Could be a Taurus or a Capricorn. So they're waiting on you guys. They're waiting to hear from you guys. Somebody who's patiently waiting too. So they may be like spying or being like and like kind of like analyzing the situation. So this is somebody who wants to probably come hang out or like I said, just spend some time like sitting with you guys or sitting. It's like I don't know, maybe even bringing up previous conversation. Well, we got the high priestess here, so it's still like no communication. Where is that? So this it gives the vibe of okay. So this is somebody who's a little bit stubborn. All right, I get it. Cause it's like I want to hear from you. I'm waiting to hear from you, but it's somebody who will like dig their heels in the ground and won't say anything if you're not going to say anything to them. So this may be somebody who tries to keep the status quo when it comes to relationships or when it comes to like the relationship dynamics, be it man, be it woman, whoever this person may be. The conflict could be that this is somebody who doesn't feel like they need to reach out first. All right, they want you to be more persistent, or they want you to be more pressed about the relationship than them. So it could be a Sag, Capricorn. So they're going to try to play it cool. Why do you need to know that bullshit? Why does that even matter then? What do you need to know? Oh, maybe because they're waiting on you to open up the conversation. You know what I mean? Oh, this is great. Okay. So anyway, wait, I can't let you do that though. You're gonna ignore people. Wait, why did I do that? There you go. Okay. All right. So anyway, so what's gonna happen is this person wants to pressure you guys into taking on their philosophies or taking on their way of seeing things. So they intend to kind of like keep a distance or act nonchalant towards you guys. The next time, if you guys do have a conversation, they're probably going to share with you some experience that they feel like should make you want to conform or do things their way. They want you to adapt to who they are. All right, so that's what the conversation may be about, but it may be like them beating around the bush. All right. Hmm. So this is someone who feels like you guys have a deeper connection. They want I don't know, maybe they want to be helpful too. Like sometimes the King of Swords could be strategic. So this person may kind of like work their way into being either a lot more direct, but in a way where it's not really direct, where they're selling more of themselves, but like or trying to like appease you, trying to show up in a way where you would want them to be there. All right. But why though? because they feel like it's a spiritual bond between y'all. So this person has faith that this connection will go further than where it currently is. That's what it really is. So they're putting a lot. So they don't want to seem like they're putting a lot of time into it because they feel like there's a right and a wrong way to how this relationship should be. That's the first thing. All right. So their philosophy. This is somebody who feels like I wanna be devoted in this connection. You know what I mean? You have like a, I'm not gonna say a pull over this person, but you have a big influence over this person, a big influence over how they see the world, a big influence over how they express themselves or how they think about situations. So I'm not doing Scorpio today, Ronnie. I'm only doing 2 today. I did Aries. You just missed it. You gotta go back. All right. So Virgo. This could be somebody else. Could be somebody, somebody with a platform, or somebody who has like a public reputation for like people wanting to appeal to them, in whatever way that be. It could be like a principal. It could be like a teacher, a manager, landlord. It could be anybody. Maybe even a store owner at this point. Because I was thinking like a liquor store owner or somebody who like has like vices. So this person maybe trying to like change up some of their lifestyle to like fit you. Because some of y'all, they may feel like you guys are out of their league. You know what I mean? Like, but they want to also kind of act like they don't really like, they're not really caring whether this expands or whether it grows. So they keep like a healthy sense of distance. Like this is somebody who is successful or is like happy alone, but also they see potential of this becoming something, going somewhere, and they like talking to y'all, or they like it when you guys get upset, or they like it when you guys express yourself maybe with aggression. Like they like that you're passionate about like your beliefs and your way of doing things, and they feel like it works out for you. So this may be somebody who's into like the medical field, healing field, spiritual field. You know what I mean? They may not agree with like how you do stuff or like your broad perspective on things, but like they do like the little intricacies that you do be putting into there. Like maybe you're very detailed with like your way of doing things. Like let's say the way you eat is like very meticulous. Maybe you keep up with like, greens, starches, proteins. Maybe you weigh your food. You may even kind of like get into that type of energy. Like they like your passion and they like your ambition and your drive and your endurance to keep going. So like you don't just like give up when things get difficult or hard. They want to put on a show for y'all. That's what's really going on. So you may have more people or just this person in general trying to like, I'm gonna say start drama, but it's not that. This is somebody who's coming about in a way where they don't want you to really be able to read their true intentions until they can like confirm that maybe you'll take on some of their value systems, or well, not their value system, but you'll take on some of their expectations or try to live up to some of their expectations. Like this is somebody who wants you to be able to adapt to them as well. Like they'll adapt to some of the stuff that you want, but they want you to be open to adapting to them. And at this point, you guys look like you may not be willing to conform. You may look like you guys are only willing to keep up with what you've always done. Maybe because it's yielded great results, or because it's yielded you maybe more progress or more, I don't know, I mean, because you've seen it start to like make more of itself. So let's say the way that you go about maybe you doing your job has yielded you more sales, or maybe the way that you start working out has yielded you more muscle, or the way that you started eating has helped you lose more weight. It's like that. Like they feel like the way that you've done stuff has given you results, and so you may not be willing to change your way of doing things, or you may not be willing to see their perspective because you may feel like you're right because it's been working. So they may try to start drama, put on a show, which could just be like them putting on an act of like conforming, doing what you want them to do. But the King of Swords could be somebody who is very like strategic and sometimes even vindictive. So this may even be somebody who goes along with what you want just for the experience. They're like, yeah, I'll do what you want to do. Oh yeah, that's cool. They may even say what you want them to say just to kind of get what they want from the situation. Then this person may just go off and just kind of do their own little thing. Eight of Swords, because they kind of want you to like think about them, or they kind of want to have you trapped on them. So, or have you stuck thinking about them, stuck in the mess with this person. Let me see what else we got. Something else got to go on here. This is normally a good luck experience though with Jupiter. This is usually an expansive experience. So even if this was like, even if they just kind of go off on their own, maybe your worldview and your philosophies change after that. Because this could be somebody who changes your how you view yourself in the world. All right, what does it say? Someone's trying to blackmail. So they may be trying to pay you, or you may be getting money soon from somebody, from this person. Maybe that's what they use as like leverage. Like this may be a very abundant person. So maybe they're using money as leverage. Working hard, runner. So like if you're the one with the money, this may be somebody who's more so like into you for your material success. They may not be saying that, you know what I mean? Like they may have a certain expectation of like how they think things should go when it comes to relationships, and they may not really be wanting to change it, but in a more strategic way, they'll go along with it, but they only want to go along with it because they feel like you would be life changing to them. Like so the way that they maybe existed in the world would change with you. You know what I mean? So I don't get them one. I mean, I get them being persistent, but like I don't see them like doing a whole lot, not being clear with their intentions. That's the big issue. So maybe you just have to kind of like pay attention to this person's mannerisms, listen to their words, don't get lost in like the sauce. Do I? Do I? I fucking love tacos, brother. I just bench 100 pounds. I don't bench a lot. Like who does that? All right. All right. So anyway, let me give you advice, brother. Brother, don't, brother. We got the chat. It says there is hope ahead. Have courage and take heart, for there is hope. Okay, there's hope ahead. So this could just be like somebody who ignored you guys is going to conform to you guys, or somebody you couldn't read is going to be making their intentions known by being a lot more persistent. All right. So it says, you know the way. Trust your intuition on the journey. So, all right. It says a time to celebrate. Cultivate an air of celebration today. Okay. And then what we got? It's a hippo, Leroy. It's a hippo. Yeah, Kitty. They may not like it, but like they're doing me a service right now. So I'm not even mad actually. I'm not even mad for real, for real. All right, we got positive change. It says dare to be different. When you are criticized, remember that you will never please everyone. Many brilliant and gifted individuals were not fully appreciated or understood in their own lifetime. Yet it is often they who have sown the seeds of change. All right. So anyway, let me give you signs. Could be a Pisces, Sag, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Libra, Aquarius, Pisces, Gemini, Virgo, Taurus, Pisces, Virgo, Sag, Capricorn, Sag. All right. So Aquarius, thank y'all for being here. Thanks for the support. Thanks for the likes. All you guys got to do is double tap the screen, and that's going to help me out. That's going to get me where I want to be. What's up, Tiffany Davis? You just missed us. We're getting ready to get loose. But anyway, you have a great day. Enjoy your holiday. I'm gone.